Okay, hello everyone. Let's welcome to today's Talk Vibe. I'm your host, Ji Qiao. So, in today's episode, I want to start with a question for all of you. Do you remember the first time you wanted to become someone? And because when we were kids, we dared to speak our dream aloud. But as we grew up, we become more and more afraid to mention our goals. So because reality is heavy and the pressure is immense and the dream seems too far away. So especially in fields like scientific research that require long-term investment, one may have to work path for 10, 15 years with no result in sight and no one cheering. So yet, there are always people who are willing to persist, turning their passion into lifelong choice. So the guest we have invited today is exactly such a person. So he entered the biological field not because the popular or for making money, but because of that simple yet irreplaceable curiosity. In the process of pursuing his dream, he has experienced doubt, failure, late night breakdowns, as well as the joy after persisting. So we want to chat with him about what exactly is the path of someone who truly has great aspirations. So please welcome today's guest, Chi Chen, and let's welcome to you to our program Talk Vibe. So thank you for coming today and start from your story. So let's we talk about the dreams, persistence, low points, growth. So next, let's. let's welcome back to our program Talk Vibe. I'm the host Ji Qian, and he's our guest Chi Chen. So, Chi Chen, can I ask a question for you? So, when did you develop an interest in biotechnology, and were there a special opportunity?
Oh, well, okay. Actually, my interest in biology started during my high school. So when I saw living things like microorganisms under the microscopes for the first time, I feel like kind of, shocked and amazed that there are so many life in these worlds that are, invisible for the naked eyes, yet they still truly exist. Well, and then throughout my study career, in school competitions, biological experiments project, I did won some award. That was the first time when I first truly think about maybe I can really, really take this path.
Wow. So, yeah, I see. So it sounds like a moment was really like an open up world, right? And I notice many of the people's dreams really comes from that kind of small personal shock. So when did you initially choose biotechnology? Were the people around you supportive or opposite? And how did you persist?
Well, actually, there are quite a lot of doubts when I first chose this because biotechnology isn't considered as a popular business such as business and computer sciences, and my families and friends are that also worried that I wouldn't be able to find a job in the future. So, but I thought at that time, if I don't dare to persist the thing that I love, what will I persist in the future?
Also, I particularly like what you just said. So, if I don't dare to persist in the things I love, and what will I persist in is in the future? These sentences can really make many people rethink their choices. So, from your student days to now, and what is your biggest dream? Has it changed?
Well, in the past, my dream was very simple. I just want to do like research and experiments.
Okay.
But now that since that I'm already in the workplace, I hope to do more something that is truly, so to say, make an impact to the world, which is useful, such as medical care, environmental protections, or technology that can improve life. My dream has become more and more specific and also carry a lot more sense of responsibility, if you can say that.
Wow. So yeah, I understand what you mean. So when we were kids and we pursued interested, when we grew up, so we pursue value. So this is probably the process of our dream from supporting to talk route, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So can you tell me more about your some special experience during your study, the biotechnology?
Well, I mean, there are different kinds of experiments. The most things that, as you can see from here, is working from different kinds of like DNAs,
Yeah.
extracting DNAs out from the labs, from different living organisms such as plants, animal cells, even from our own body as well, and then just looking at it, see how does they react to different kind of like external factors are kind of fun. Yeah.
Wow. So you just pay attention to each different kinds of the plants.
Yeah.
And find what some the special biotechnology elements between them, right?
Yeah, correct.
Okay, right. So I think that's very challenges for me for some other fields because I think it's very hard for me to learn your major knowledges. Yeah, yeah.
So yeah, I mean, yeah, it's challenging, but for me, I would say it's also like actually quite interesting. So you said,
Yes.
like actually looking there for the first time, learning them, seeing them how they reacting to each other. Actually, throughout the time, it's a little bit boring, but slowly when you understand the concept behind it, you will find that it's actually quite interesting. See how life, going the way through them. Yeah, how they react.
Wow. So this pathway for you, it's change your life.
Yeah, so to say, yeah, you can say that because once I've been studied deep in it, and then the way that I see things, this and that, and it really inspire me and like inspire me to go through really what I truly love for. You can say that I found my life interest throughout this studying process. Yes, that's correct.
So your major and provide a different the method for you to think. It will help you to do some things more correctly and accurate because of your by technology research method, right?
Yeah, correct. And then with the help of my lab mates and my previous teachers, they do give a lot of guidance, this and that, so on and so on. And then throughout the process, the difficulties that I met, obviously most of the thing that through difficulties you always learn things. So this is the thing where you always learn most. And then through years and years with technology evolve, you definitely learn a lot.
Wow, yeah, it's fantastic, I think. So can you share some maybe I think during your biotechnological research you may face more some difficulties challenges for you. So can you share me some difficulty challenges?
Okay, so to say, we can talk about the DNA. So maybe we extracting like DNA out of plants. We are very often for us to face difficulty like not having the result that we wanted, or so to say some fake results. So when you present it, your teachers or your boss doesn't like it, and it makes you always doubt yourself. Do I really qualify in doing this? Because you've been repeating and always doing and keep doing it, and then still doesn't end up in results. So this is quite frustrating sometimes.
Oh, so I think it's for the common people. I think it's very hard to. For me, I can't imagine. So what challenges you have to face, but I think it's very. It's a interesting. I think it's an interesting experience for you to do some research about your biotechnology, right?
Yeah. Correct.
Okay. So can you just share some suggestions which some people want to learn your major?
To put it in short, I believe is you always have to believe in yourself, and then just keep trying and trying. Listen to advisors, talk to people. With that, I think you can go through a lot of difficulties.
Okay. So just be patient and pay attention to your what you want to do.
Yeah, correct. That's correct.
Let's welcome back. I'm the host Ji Qian, and he's our guest Ji Chen. So after a short advertisement, and so let's talk about our topic about understanding having the greater aspirations. So for you, Ji Chen, so what does having the great aspirations mean?
Well, for me, so to say, like having great aspiration doesn't mean like achieving some, so to say, earth-shattering or groundbreaking accomplishment or achievement, so to say, but having a goal in your heart that you're willing to invest in many years. I think that is like the most matters to me. It can be very small, so anything, or can be big, but the most important thing is you are truly willing to persist into it. And for me, it's about doing something that truly valuable in my own biological field.
Also, I particularly like so what you said, and the dreams don't have to be grand and spectacular, but you must believe in them yourself. And this sentence can really make many young people face their dreams more easily. So, but in the field of scientific research, the dreams often take a long time to realize. And how do you maintain the motivations? Because I think the scientific research is a path with no visible end, and full of the failures, slow progress, and even slow results. And how do you maintain in your passion and motivation in such an environment?
Well, I mean, to be honest, there are most of the time that during my work and experiments, there's a lot of time that I feel tired, exhausted, devastated, so long. But every time when throughout like difficulties, every experiment that I succeeded, when I see those data come out, the sense of satisfaction are actually very, very strong. Also, thinking that this research that I made that really would impact and help others in the future in no matter what kind of way, I feel that the position is actually worth it. And the support from the team members, from my lecturers, researchers, also give me like great strength for me to carry on.
Okay, so I understand. So these small light moments will suddenly tell you it's right to keep going. This is the power of dreams. But I notice on the social media you often see people say young people should having big dreams, but the reality is not everyone knows what they want. And if someone people dreams are not that big, does that mean they are unqualified?
Well, actually, I think that dream actually doesn't have to be always so very, so to say, very big. All right. Some people have the dream of like making an impact, change the world, make a very difference in their own jobs. While some people just have like simple dreams. They just wish to like make their family live better, just feeding their kids, so on and so on. For me, the value of dream actually isn't determined by the size of it. Alright, the most important thing is you are willing to work for it, have passion in it, and then it would say it is a good dream and target. I would say, yeah, that's correct.
Well, exactly. So the size of the dream doesn't matter, and what matter is whether it pushes you forward. So this part it is really warm.
Yeah,
Okay.
correct.
So can I ask a simple question for you? I noticed, yeah, you are pursuing system your biotechnological research. So can I ask what makes you to keep going and never give up?
Well, actually, first of all, when I always like, so you say when I face difficulties, first of all, I just like, I always doubt myself. But then sometimes you just, they are lab mates in the labs. You just have to talk to them. If you have a loved one, just, discuss with them, your parents, so on and so on. And then I always ask myself, like, why do I always start in the beginning to like, venture in this biotechnology and thinking about what are the goal that I always do. So it makes me think that these are the difficulties that I've faced right now is just one of the obstacles that I have to face so that I can reach there and I can manage to, have what I want. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely, yes. So you just even you make some any mistakes, and can I ask how do you to solve these problems?
Well, first of all, I mean, depends. There are a lot of ways. So if let's say I have friends, this and that, so on, I just talk to them and then just discuss with them. And sometimes you will throw out like talking with your friends. All of a sudden, they will just give you some kind of idea that the difficulties that I made. But let's say if I'm all alone, which most of the time, so I will just go out and have a walk. Just you listen to music, just look at those outside, nature sceneries and so on. Just let your mind be free from those experiment world for a little while,
Yes.
and then so on and so on. For a while, just chill down, go back, calm down, and have a shower. Maybe come back tomorrow, and then when your mind is calm and clear, so you will have the strength and energy to carry it on again. Yeah.
Yes, yes, I noticed because with the development of the social of the society and the technology, and more people pursue to make quickly. They often do some works quickly and without slow thinking. So, do you think that this situation for your major is whether it is good or not?
Well, actually, I depends. I mean, I would say it's actually good because it helps you like those difficulties help you develop a lot of like thinking and so on and so on. So actually through that there are actually a lot of skills and sort of say life skills such as critical thinking, problem solving skill. From
Yes.
there, even like directly or indirectly, it help you like strengthen these kind of skills. I would say that, yeah, correct.
Oh, well, so yeah, this situation. So it's good for your major pathway.
Yeah, correct.
Oh,
That's correct. That's correct.
okay, okay, yeah, I see. So, can you give some suggestions for the audiences which they want to choose your major, and but maybe they can face some difficulties.
For me, most importantly, is always believe in yourself and know what you like.
Okay,
Yeah.
thank you.
Had that putter for way too long. You know what's better than that trusty old putter? Sinking putts.
Cute nickname. You know what's better than a nickname? Sinking putts.
Welcome to Scottsdale. 9 new insert models with a super stroke grip to fit your eye and stroke. You know what's better than sweet memories? Sinking putts.
You used to be.
Sinking putts.
Okay, so let's welcome back and let's talk about next things, and these things about workplace challenges and breakthroughs. So the next part is, and I'm personally most looking forward to, because dreams are beautiful and the reality is really not easy. So Chichen, in these years in the biotechnology industry, have you ever experienced a stage where you felt I really can't hold on anymore?
Well, actually, there's quite a few. Well, to be honest, actually, there's a lot. Well, for instance, like there are a lot of like continuous week of failure of experiments. So I cannot get the data that I want. They are very inconsistent. I didn't manage to get the satisfied data that I wish to, and that I expect, so to say, and even have to repeat and keep on repeating a lot of like experiments throughout the entire project. It's just keep repeating on the same thing. So during that time, these difficulty times, I would say that the pressure are actually really big, but eventually I just tell myself, this is like the things that I like to, and this is the research that I choose, what I really like. I have to no choice, but have to hang on to it and just keep moving forward. That's the most important thing. Yeah, don't give up, I would say.
Yes, don't give up. You have no choice.
Yeah.
Okay, so I feel devastated just listen to it, and I really admire you for being able to get through it, and so many viewers may not know the pressure of scientific research is not just about experiments, but also budgets, time, rejections. So these are actually more disappointing than the failures. When encountering these situations, how do you get yourself back on track?
Well, I would say whenever I face like huge difficulties, drawbacks, frustration, the first thing I told myself is just don't be angry and don't break out. Just don't do anything like stupid first. I will first let myself just calm down, tell myself to calm down.
Yeah.
Easily just get out from the lab. I said just now, just kill yourself, listen to music, just going out for the walk. Just looking at different things. Go to a park, watch a movie, have a meal, come back another day. Just take a day break. Sometimes after coming out, you all of a sudden you will just have your new ideas, because sometimes when you face difficulty, you just stuck. So then after I calm my downs, then I will break down those difficulties into small steps of goals and only focus on the next step. So focus on what's in front of me. So that will make the pressure a little bit lesser, I would say. Yeah.
Yeah, so someone do a research, if you have some pressure or some stress during your biotechnology research, you just calm down and take a rest.
Yep.
So then you will much better.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
correct.
So that's sounds of your is really practical, and dreams aren't about doing something huge at once, but about taking just the right step each time.
Yep.
And so the last question is so maybe the most real, and have you ever really thought forget it and I will give up, and what made you keep going?
Well, actually, about like giving up, actually, of course, I mean, all the time. Even during when I first started, throughout my entire study and even career, all the time I have the thoughts of giving up, especially like having consecutive failure, like doing the same thing over and over again, but you still fail. Then I will sometimes have huge doubt on myself, whether do I make the actually wrong choice, or do I really suitable for this? Am I even like qualified? But later, thinking that I have come all the way this far and learned so much throughout the studies, the knowledge that I learned, the impact, so to say, even a little bit that I make, I just don't want to give up halfway. Like there's no choice for me, and I knew deep down that I know that this is the right path that I choose. So, of course, so this will keep me go on, and most importantly, the supporting the endless supporting from my friends and my families, and sometimes even my colleagues, which also my friends, have made me keep on going on with this path. Yeah.
Oh, so yeah, so thank you so much for the being willing to share this real, vulnerableness, and dreams aren't about never wanting to give up, but about moving forward, even so when you do. So I just curious about I think for each of the your biotechnological field, and you maybe have some research team, right?
Yeah, correct.
So yeah, so I just I'm curious about how do you keep good relationship, or just the relationship is good for your team members.
Okay, I would say that actually, like open communication are actually very important, because like whenever you face difficulties, so sometimes you don't have to like keep it to yourself. Like I mean, the scientific field actually is very big. Everybody have their own professionalism. So
Yes.
sometimes when you fail on it, doesn't mean that you are bad at it. Sometimes you just didn't think the way correctly. So thinking it from another angle, which is by talking to each other, sometimes give you a great view. So I would say open communications are very important. You have to keep it open, keep it honest, and most importantly, keep it professional, I would say. Yeah.
Wow. So yeah, absolutely yes. So just a discussion, discussion with someone and with your team members, and to more just be more patient and be honest is very important for you to do some research about your biotechnology.
Yeah, correct. Like open communication, and most importantly, like you don't give up. And when you are, frustrating this and that, don't give those negative emotions to your friends, because it will affect others. You will know that always ask yourself to calm down, and then just whenever let's communicate, just don't bring those negative issues. Like just always keep it open. I would say that. Yeah.
Yeah, okay, keep open, yeah. So keep open is very important, right?
Yeah, correct,
okay.
correct.
Okay, so thank you for your sharing.
All right. Thanks.
left watching a short video, so let's welcome back first. So what is the biggest difficulty for young people when entering the workplace? Because I think more and more people, and especially the young people, they are feel confused in their first year of entering the workplace, and they don't know if they're competent, afraid of doing poorly, afraid of being denied. So from your observation, what is the biggest difficulty for young people when they first enter the workplace?
Well, actually, I think like the biggest like difficulties is like the knowledge gap between expectation and reality. So which is like the workplace. So what taught in school, also to say university, are actually really ideal. Right? You make friends, people are happy, this and that. All you go there just just keep learning. But like you said, during work you have like facing a lot of difficulties. You will being afraid of being competent, doing poorly, being denied, so on and so on. So there are a lot of like restrictions, and there are a lot of like work details and a lot of process and a lot of reports that you have to go through. So a lot of people, when they first came out, so to say freshly graduate, they are not actually quite prepared for that. They are not mentally prepared, I would say. So they will feel like why is it different from what I thought? I would say there are some like big gaps. Yep.
Yeah, I see. Yeah, so the university students, the knowledge they learn in school, and they're different from the outside. When they're outside and when we are working, the work things, they are different from the university, the lecture, the talk, right?
Yeah, correct.
Yeah, so the gap is really the painful, and it's very real. So the dreams are big on campus, but in the workplace, sometimes they suddenly become very small. And so you just mentioned that the gap and many young people confusion also comes from this. If someone really don't know what suits them, or well this directions is, and so what advice would you give them?
Well, actually, sometimes I think like having doubts, having depression, and most importantly having like confusions about like your work is actually very normal, I would say. So there is no need for you like to look for these answers like immediately. So life is long. You'll be gonna be keep working, right? So you always face doubt and difficulties. Like the outside world is actually not easy, right? So sometimes you can first just try more, all right? Do more projects. Focus on what you like, what you know, and always deep down in your heart, have that basic not thinking that deep down that this is what I like and this is what I choose to, and actually talk to more people, just contact different fields, and feel what makes you willing to keep doing it in the process. So just keep exploring, just explore different kind of things. I would believe that exploration is more important than the conclusion. What you learn during the process actually is very important. Eventually you will find out that actually it's actually worth it. Yeah.
Wow, so perfect. So for the young people, so you just try your try best to focus to and protect small project, and so contact the different fields.
Yep, correct.
Wow, so I really like that you regard confusion as a process rather than a flaw. So we are not born knowing our direction, and we found our way by walking. So the last question is actually something many people struggle with when pursuing a dream. And should one be more persistent or more flexible? And if you are too persistent, you may hit a wall. But if you are too flexible, it seems like you can't accomplish anything. And how do you balance this yourself?
Well, I think in terms like balancing, I think like we all should persist in the general direction and be flexible in like in a small choice. So during big directions such as life goal, what are you gonna be, so you always have to know what you are going to, your life goals, all right? That's the most important thing. But throughout the process, difficulties that you made, there are a lot of like small choices during like your during your works. You can be more flexible the way there's always different kinds of way for you, different path, different changes that you can make that eventually to get through that. So the most core dream should remain unchanged. So what your ultimate goal is, that should be remain always persistent. But the method and the path and the ways that go through there can adjust, can always be adjust. All right, this kind of adjust can always come through after what you think about it, after what your friend suggests you, what your boss suggests to you. That's the most important. That always depends on the environment. So I'll just give an example, all right? So if let's say an experiment already failed, it doesn't mean that the goal is wrong, all right? Sometimes it's just like having difficulties. Sometimes the experiment goes wrong doesn't mean that what you do is wrong. Sometimes it can due to like external factors. Maybe that time the temperature is wrong. Sometimes it is like there are some virus in it, so on and so on. There are different things, all right? It doesn't mean that what you're doing now is wrong. Sometimes you just have to discuss it, find out what's wrong under it, discuss with your supervisors, always discuss with people, either it's with your colleagues and your friends, all right? So it just means that changing the way, that's the most important thing, I would say. Yeah.
So discussion is very important. So
Yeah.
some people they just the first time to enter the workplace or do some first research about biotechnology. So just calm down and try our best. If you make mistakes, so I think it's okay.
Yeah,
And
correct.
just a discussion with your team members and. Just calm down. It's very important.
Yeah.
Okay. So I love this view is very so much, and dreams are fun, but the way to pursue them can be the flexible. And this is a very mature way of thinking and very encouraging. Okay. So thank you for your sharing your opinion and your experience today. Okay. So let's watch a short video film and take.
Play just got serious.
Welcome back to our Talk Right program. So in the next part, we want to talk about a word that everyone can't avoid. It's success. So the Chichen, and what do you think the success is? Does everyone need to pursue success, or does it actually have no fixed answer?
Well, actually, this is a very big question, I would say. Yeah, the definition of success, from my opinion, actually, I think I can say that it's different from everyone. Some people think that getting a promotion is a success. So maybe some people think getting rich is a success. Some people think having a family, having the one that I love, having a children, is a success. So actually different. Some people even think that I just doing what I like right now, enjoying the process, I'm happy, then that is a success. So I tend to usually sometimes think out whether you have achieved the state that you really want, all right? What your goal is. Okay, if let's say your goal is doing what you like, are you happy right now? If you're happy, then yeah, I would consider that would be a success. It doesn't necessarily have to be a recognition from the outside world, all right? You doesn't need people say that you are success or not. As long as what you think about yourself, that's more important. Yeah, I would say.
Yeah, such as for the students, university students in the universities, they just finish their assignments. So for them, they are success.
Yeah, correct.
But for the but for you, like researcher, a biotechnology researcher, you just finished and find a research and accomplish them, and for you, their success.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah, it depends on the different fields.
Yeah, correct.
Okay. So then from the perspective of value, is there any experience that you still remember deeply and even changed you?
Well, actually, once we have like a project that I prepared for a very long time. So I was directly being rejected or being scolded or being doubted to because the data was actually not that ideal, was not that nice. But due to like due date, I just have to submit it. But then at that time people are doubting me, everyone in the lab.
Yeah.
So I was being hit hard. I was down for a long time. even I was doubt that should I really carry on with this, because like the doubt that I get is really big. People say that, people even say to me like, maybe you're not suitable for this. But what eventually after that, like after everything is done, actually I learned that, failure sometimes isn't not just about, denying you or letting you down or just ignoring you. All right, they're just telling you that this need to be better. All right, just saying that this is a process of learning. All right, is for you to get stronger, so to say. So that experiments make me more strong and more calm for the future, I would say, after whenever I would face whatever future that I will face in the future. Yeah.
Okay, yes, understand. So this sentence is really important, and the failure is not a denial, but it's a reminder, and it's a reminder that you can still become better. So the last question is, I think many viewers have also experienced the dream conflict with reality, such as the financial pressure, family factors, interpersonal relationships. So in such cases, so what do you think one should choose?
Well, actually, for this, I think we should analyze, assess, or evaluate, so to say, on our own situation. So during the evaluation, just like, think about yourself. But most importantly, do not give up on your dream, or so to say, your life goal immediately. So you already choose this path, all right? It's very important. So even though when you have doubt, just don't give up easily, I would say. Sometimes you can just adjust, the tempo, the rhythm first, so to say, such as, stabilizing your life, all right? Find a balance between them and find a related job first, and then gradually get back to your dream. If you know this is what you really like to, eventually you will have that effort to, just always go back to it. So sometimes just take a break from whatever you like. If let's say this is the one that you really want to do. Dream, I would say, for me, doesn't need to be, completely abandoned, so to say. They just exist in different ways, like temporarily. If let's say in the future you give up your dream for now, in the future you just take a break, go to another job, but deep down do know that this is what you like. So eventually when things are available and suitable again, I believe going back to it actually would be real. That's what I would say. Yeah.
Wow. But how about in the future, maybe you are working in a biotechnological company or some research institute. How about in your future career?
Well, in future career, I would say that I will continue with working in biotechnology, but whether or not is it on the same place that I work right now, I'm not sure. I still have goals and career goals and targets and life goals that I wish to go to for. And then maybe I will think about going to another company, bigger company, so to say, even like another country, so to say, that are more developed and more so to say doing better in terms of like research, so have more opportunity for me, so to say. So if let's say I do have an opportunity for me to go through a bigger stage, I will for sure keep on going into it, and just keep going for me right now. Yeah.
Wow. So yeah, absolutely. So that's great. The dreams don't require you to sacrifice everything, but teach you to balance the life. And this passage will really help many people who are struggling.
Yeah, correct. I would say like, if you're struggle, like what I said just now, if let's say you're still struggling, just think about it. All right, do I really love it? Is this really what I love? I do. Can you still hang on to it? Always talk to people, listen to advice, but eventually, even though like having advice, just listen of what you think. If you know really what you love, then you would have any problem, I would say.
Yeah. Some people, I think they're afraid to do something.
Yeah, correct.
Okay, thank you for
All
sharing.
right. Thank you.
back. So coming to the last segment of the interview, I want to look further ahead. And science have never been a one-person matter. It is accomplished by generations after generations. So, Chishan, what do you think of the next generation of biotechnology, the youth, and what expectations do you have for them?
Well, I think the kind of like, advice and, expectation, I would say like in science, while we're doing research, why do you start doing research first? Which means like you are curious about something. You want to find out the answer behind it. Why do life have these kind of things, all right? So they have to maintain their curiosity. That's the most important thing, all right? Technologies during years by years go on, all right? Technologies will keep on updating. This kind of technology in research field will help you find the answer even more easily. Use them, study them, understand the concept behind of them. This is the most important thing. These kind of technologies too will help you will become more and more advanced, and it will be easier for you to find the answer of science. All right, that will be more important. So I would say for those young people, study, keep yourself updated, and maintain your curiosity always high. All right, always be curious about what's the answer behind of it. So I would say, like I said just now, what drift science keep on going forward and forward every day in this world right now is you have the desire to know why. All right, I'm curious why this, why that. All right, so obviously having that, and like I said, experiments are always hard, so do not be afraid to being failed. Failure is a must. It's a process for you to learn, just a path of growth, I would say. Don't afraid about it.
Yeah, so the technology will continue to update day by day, every day. So someone worry about even worry about the AI. It will be instead of the human, right?
Correct. There will be some, but I would say that AI just you act as that as is a tool. Sometimes they will just help you, all right? So sometimes don't misuse AI, I would say, all right? So some people, there are some people that misuse AI. I would say like they are use them to generate fake results. These are not good. Use them correctly, it will help you increase your process. Sometimes when you're facing difficulties, even like your friends cannot help you, but actually asking AI what are the advice, what are the next steps, sometimes they will even help you. So use them wisely, I would say. That's correct. That's the most important thing to do.
Yeah, absolutely, yes. So I really like that you mentioned the curiosity and someone that faster we grow up, the easier it is to forget our original why. So this sentence is really worth remembering. Then let's talk about yourself, and we have talked about your past and your present. So what do you most want to accomplish in the next 5 years?
I would say next 5 years, like I said just now, my wish and my hope is just keep pushing on my research project. So the research project that I'm working right now do have like some kind of like prospect, so I will keep on doing on it. So if let's say I'm allowed to bring it to the bigger stage, another country, to bigger impact to the world, I would definitely, and most importantly, achieve the result that can really be applied to life. So right, so research is a long process. Sometimes achieving some kind of goal, it doesn't really bring an impact to the society yet. So I would say that my eventually goal is what I work right now, eventually people will feel the difference after I did it. So the society will become better in any kind of ways, all right? So, and then obviously, all right, if let's say many years later when I'm old, I have the opportunity to bring my knowledge to the new generation, the young generation. I'm always willing to teach them, all right? Just pass on my experience to the next batch of young researchers and hope that they will become more and more, and even so to say, better than me,
Oh yeah, so you not only want to take your own research further, but also want more people to work more steadily together. And this is the most touching part of having great aspirations, not just achieving personal success, but hoping that everyone can progress together.
Yeah, that's correct.
So many of our audience are young people who are confused, striving and struggling. So if you could only say one sentence to them, so what would it be?
Well, Actually, what I said, shortening it down into one sentence is most important. Is like, if you have doubt, just don't rush. Your path won't be worse than others. You know that this path is what you chosen. All right, just keep going on it. All right, the path of success is always difficulties, is always lonely, and is always hard. Just like some people can be fast, some people can be slow. All right, people, some are lucky, they are very fast with it. Some people are slow, but doesn't mean that you are slow, you have difficulties. Doesn't mean that you can't achieve it. It's just like the process is just keep moving on. All right, everybody target and timeline has its own rhythm and path. All right, the most important thing is you need to believe in yourself and always take the further step. Do not just just stop there. You can't just stop there. All right, keep on moving on, telling yourself what's the next step that I should do, what is the thing that I should achieve next time. All right, I think if you, let's say, shorten it down into like one sentences, I would say like just trust the process. Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. So everyone, they just stay the different the timeline.
Yeah.
Yeah. And don't just worry about the future. Just pay attention and focus on the present. Just and calm down step by step.
Yeah.
So that's okay.
Yeah, I would say, like I said just now, like just trust the process. All right, so even let's say you have even doubt, if you don't have friends, just ask AI. Right, AI are great right now. They will give you a process. All right, they are like, sometimes they are even like friends. All right, they will give you different advice. All right, so most importantly, I would say trust the process. Yeah, just trust the process. Believe in yourself. Yeah.
Oh, okay, thank you. So the dreams are not for compassion, but for persistence.
Yeah, correct.
You found it then?
Of course I did. Good boy.
Back. So this segment we just play short games. Okay, let's start it. So at the end of the show, and we prepare a very relaxed and purely entering little game. And since we have talked so much about the dreams, persistence, and growth today, so next let's let Chi-Chen relax and embark on walk through the tree gardens animal adventure. So today's game is called Walk Through the Tree Gardens and the Animal World Chain. So as the name suggests, and three of us will walk through the three zones together and meet animals and link animal words along the way to see who reacts the fastest and who is the most likely to suddenly go blank. Right? Yeah. Okay. So the game rules are very, very simple, and I would say an animal English word, for example, like dog, and the next person will continue with the last letter of the animal word. So each person only have 3 seconds, no repetitions and no long pause. We will play 3 rounds with 6 animals per round. Okay. So let's try, but and are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. So let's see who reacts the fastest today. Okay, so the game is start. So I'm the first. Let's start the first zoo. My opinion, the animal is the dog.
Okay. You first.
Tiger.
It's your turn. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
Dog.
my turn.
Okay.
Rabbit. Okay, just relax.
All right.
So you're the dog or rabbit?
I'm not the dog. I'm a human. I'm a human, right? Yeah, I'm a human.
My turn right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, turtle.
Okay, turtle. Elephant.
Yeah. Elephant. All right. Okay.
Elephants, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, tiger.
Snake. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, it's your turn.
Can I do the elephant again?
Elephant.
Okay.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
So, who's the next one?
Elephant, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Turtle.
Horse.
Okay, that's a good one. Horse. Okay, eagle.
Eagle.
Yeah, eagle.
Eagle. Let me see. Eagle. Okay, let's eagle.
Yeah.
Can you just explain what is eagle? I don't know. I don't know what animal.
You know
is.
what's eagle? Eagle.
Eagle. Eagle. Maybe you can try. Yeah. Maybe I first.
Okay.
Fish.
Fish.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Horse.
Yeah, horse.
Okay, horse.
Okay,
it's your turn.
Oh, it's my turn. Okay.
Lion.
Sorry.
狮子.
Lion.
Lion. She said lion. Yeah. Lion.
Okay, lion.
Who's turn now?
Yeah. Turtle.
Okay.
I would say panda. Yeah, panda. Yeah.
Ant.
Ant.
Yeah.
So, welcome T. Turtle.
Okay.
I will give a hard one. All right, rhinoceros.
So sorry.
Rhinoceros.
Rhinoceros.
Rhino. Yeah.
So last word is what?
I don't know. S.
Yes. Okay.
Spider.
Yes, that's a very good one. Yeah. Okay. S.
蜘蛛.
Spider.
Spider.
Spider. Yeah.
Spider.
Spider. Okay. Rabbit.
I would say T for turtle. Yeah.
Oh, turtle.
Oh, okay. So.
Okay, so let's welcome back. So not only the audience, but I also get a lot from today's episode. So from children's journey, we have seen a very real kind of stress, and not the kind of stress that pushes you to the center of the stage and makes you the focus, but the kind of the strength that in the late night, in the failure, in loneliness, still willing to say, I will try again. And many people think dreams must be very big, but Chi Chen tell us with his story, the value of a dream doesn't lie in how loud it is, but in whether it makes you willing to keep going. In the interview, we heard about persistence, confusion, pain, and waiting. We also heard about growth, choices, passion, and failure. And these are actually what every striving young person will experience. If you are confusing now, so it's okay. But because confusion means you are still searching. If you are starving now, you are already working on a path invisible to others. And if you are experiencing failure now, maybe it's not your fault, but fate is reminding you this can be better. And dreams don't have to be big, but they must be real and makes you willing to take the next step. And this is the meaning of the today, dream big.